All praise, honor and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahushai Bahashem, Lakakadash, Dabuhana to the apostle of Great Millstone who do well and who taught us this 100% truth according to the scripture. A peace, blessing, and salutation to Joachim who are pushing this truth to the four winds of the heaven. Be on the forefront of this spiritual war to make sure Jerusalem is established as a praise here on earth again. Without forgetting you women and children who are listening and learning well. I have a news here from Tabu 7. It say I warned of this US unveil plan for digital dollar on a blockchain, man. That cashless society, man. You see, that cashless society, man, is coming. You see, cashless society. The elder have been speaking about this subject, in which the microchip will be that money. See, to put it simple, they want to replace the dollar with the chip, man. Because the chip will be your license, the chip will be your, what do you call, you will be able to pay your hospital bills with the chip. Everything with a chip, man. So the devil ain't asleep in any way, man. You see? And what the apostles of Great Millstone have been speaking, it is finally here. You see? The vision is speaking, man. You see? And this is another proof that the elder of Great Millstone are the real men of the Lord, man. These are your teacher, man. Stop being rebellious and repent, man.
This is Dabu 7. A very important video here. This is everything that I've warned of for years now. The digital dollar. This is going to be based on blockchain. Years ago in 2017, I put out a video talking about the beast blockchain. What would happen once we got to this point where they can convert dollars over to a digital currency flat out to where they can connect it to the blockchain. That is the big difference. The blockchain. Some people could say, oh, everything's digital anyway. We've already got a credit card. Everything's in the bank. Not that kind of digital. The digital connected to blockchain where they can track every single transaction on the planet.
Total control. Esau is about to turn you to be like a cattle, man. And we went to history, man, proving to you how back in the day people used to brand their cattle. Even today here in Africa, Ham do that and the Jack do that, man. They brand their cattle, man. That to show that you own that cattle. So Esau is about to own you like a cattle. Like a goyim, see? When are you going to wake up, man? And we told you, why is Esau doing that? Because Esau, he is about that blessing, man. Remember, Esau was rejected, so he wants to acquire the blessing back via carnality, man. In order for him to do that, he needed to do away with the nation of Israel, man, and everybody to be under his rulership, servitude, and him being like the most child, man. Going back to that word, Esau is likened into that cherub, man. That cherub, man. You see, he have a God complex, man. You see. That has always been the end game, man. That has always been the plan, man. Since Esau came to power during the Greco-Roman Empire, man. And that beast is back via NATO, the EU. You see?
Everyone. Doing away with fiat currency. There's no more hiding money under your mattress. There's no more hiding money in your safe. Everything will be digitized. They will track every single transaction, including you, on the blockchain. That is the warning. It's been out there for years now. Here we are in a situation with this whole coronavirus crap to where it ushers in another thing to their advantage. This, the digitized dollar. It was one thing to say, oh, they're clamping down people everywhere. Freedoms are being stripped and all these other things. Vaccine coming down the pipeline. You know, a dream come true for them. But now you add this into the mix. It's truly everything they've ever wanted. Now, what they're looking to do here with the creation of the digital dollar is to establish a digital dollar wallet. And what will send shockwaves through the cryptocurrency and blockchain industry, they're saying, this is pretty wild. The whole idea here is to make sure that everyone can get this digital downloadable wallet so that they can get their money from the government. Now, you're probably scratching your head like, what? Why don't they just send it to me and email it to me? Well, here's why. This is the whole excuse for all of this. They are stating that per their data, there are unbanked and underbanked people out there across the country. And they say that per this FDIC report, going back to the same year I warned you about this, 2017, they identified 63 million people that are unbanked or underbanked in the United States. That's what they are saying. If checks are the form of payment, the stimulus is not going to reach many of them, is what they state. How is that? Every single person that even has food stamps or anything else like that out there has to go through a process of showing where they live, the address, a mailbox, and all this other stuff. They can still get the check and cash it if it's made out to them and they have the proper ID and they know this. But they're saying that the checks are just going to disappear for 63 million people. They're not going to get it. And the only way to assure that they're going to get it is to make sure that they've got this digital wallet on their cell phone. So for people that say, oh, what about the poor folks and the homeless folks that don't have an address? Well, how come they've got a cell phone if they don't have somewhere to live? Where's the priorities in all this? And I'm telling you, this is the cheapest excuse I've ever seen to do away with the fiat. They're not even talking about fiat. They're talking about writing checks and that it's not going to get to everyone and that the answer is the digitized dollar. Warned you over and over. I've warned you over and over on all my live streams for the past 2 months over Jerome Powell and all of them were taking this. I've talked about this digital dollar left and right. We've warned about it more than anyone that I've seen out there for years now. Now it's here. They're looking to implement this, so I'm sure it's going to be rolled out in stages, but they didn't just come up with this out of nowhere. This had to have been talked about for a long time as part of the plan. I'm telling you, it was. I'm going to leave links below.
So let's go and get some few scripture because this is the norm right now. So this is a book of Ephesians 6:10. It says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord power and in the power of his might. Put on the whole arm of God, the power, which is this true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You see, that he may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. What are the wiles of the devil? The president of the United States of America, he came forward and said everybody will be given a check or a stimulus. And now they are turning around. They say that you have many people who are underbanked, you see, or whatever. I don't understand what that name that really mean, but you get the whole picture here. You see. So what they want is everybody to have what we call the digital wallet. See, the digital wallet. See. And eventually that digital wallet, it will be as a microchip. So everything here, all road lead to the chip, man. You see? For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principality. This is a principality, man. Everybody must have the digital wallet. Against powers, against the rule of the darkness of this world, against the spiritual wickedness in high place. You see? Wherefore take unto you the whole arm arm of God's power, that he may be able to withstand. Not going to the shooting range. The scripture tell you, take unto you the whole arm of God. What is that, man? The scripture, man. Wisdom, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, having done all to stand. You see, stand instead of having your loin girt about with his truth, self-explanatory, man. Having on the breastplate of righteousness, trying to be light is the best of your that is the best of your ability, and your feet should, with the preparation of the gospel of peace. So from there, let me try to go to Psalms of David, man. See, this is the Psalm of David, man. So this is the Psalms 10, starting at verse 6. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. Who is that, man? That is Esau, man. I will bring my new world order, and everything will be alright. What Esau is really trying to do is he's trying to be in front of prophecy. He wanted to outsmart prophecy, man. Because what he have calculated, he wanted to cheat everybody and kill whoever he wants, so that prophecy can't be fulfilled. If you don't have the nation of Israel, you don't have the prophet in the street, the Lord can do what he have planned, because the Lord operates in certain laws, man. And Esau knows that. He need first to tell you via his prophet for a certain amount of period, then he bring judgment. So Esau wants to be in front of the Lord. That's what he want to do. But what he don't know is he is praying in the time of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Light, when he think he is in front of the Lord, that is the Lord time, because Esau is the Lord's sword, man. Whenever Esau moves, that's the Lord, man. That's what Esau don't know. You see? Verse 7, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit, man. That is a deceit, man, because Esau, no, you Jake, you're broke, man. You have your woman yelling at you, your kids are starving, man. And Esau is telling you, take the chip, man, so that we can give you stimulus, man. Take this blockchain wallet here, man. You see? And a flood, that is a flood, man. And his tongue is mischief and vanity. So he's planning to kill you every time he opens his mouth. He sits in lacking places of the village, man. What is this, man? See? He's trying to devise his mischief on a closed door. In the secret place does he murder the innocent, man. Because if you follow Esau's system, you are dead already, man. And who is the innocent, man? You Negro, Latin, and Native America, because in the scriptures, the scriptures say you have people who don't know to distinguish between the left and the right, man. Who are those, man? Those are Jack, man. You have Jack who don't know what the hell is going on, man. You see? His eye are privily set against the poor. Who's the poor, man? He lies in wait secret as a lion in his den. He lies in wait to catch the poor. He does catch the poor when he draw him into his net. And what is the Esau's net, man? His new world order, man. His enterprises, man. Which will come with lying wonders, man. And many will be caught in that net, man. He crouches and humble himself, that the poor may fall by his strong one. He has said in his heart, God has forgotten him. See? That's what Esau think. Esau think he can be in front of the Lord's prophecy because Esau reads the Bible, man. You see, it's like the Lord have forgotten, man. He hide his face, he will never see it. So let me add another scripture. Don't trust the devil, man. Don't trust Esau, man. Don't trust Esau, man. You see. So this is Ecclesiastes 12:10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron lusts, so his weakness. The scripture didn't tell you can just take the chip and then remove it. The scripture tell you don't have anything to do with your enemy. Don't do anything your enemy tell you. You have people who say my enemy can be my friend in time of need, but I need to be careful with him. That's what I all need to do. No, the scripture tell you never trust the enemy. The scripture didn't tell you can trust your enemy, but be careful with him. No, you see, if Esau tell you need to take this, you need to know. See, you need to take this chip. Yeah, you can remove it any time you want. Or this chip can heal you. You are blind. So what if you are blind? You have lived your whole life. Let's say now you are 20 years old, 30 years old. You see, you have been living well. You see, verse 10, verse 11. Though he humble himself, that's what Esau is doing, man. He's coming like he want to help you. The same Edomite who put you on a cargo slave ship, the same Edomite who besieged you in the siege of Jerusalem, killing your kids, man, turning you into a cannibalism. Now he wants to help you. The same devil who lynched you, who raped you, castrated you, back blacked you. You want to trust him now just because you are hungry, just because you want a $1,000 in your pocket to feed your family. See, the devil haven't changed, man, and goes crouching. Yes, take good heed and be aware of him, man, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his lust has not been altogether wiped away. So you have people who think now the white man is good, the white men have changed. The scripture tell you his lust has not been altogether wiped away. You see, although he look like a mirror, like a glass, man, you think now he is clean. No. Set him not by thee. In another word, don't accept anything which come out of his mouth. Lest when he has overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. That's what Esau wanted, to stand in your place, man, to take that birthright back, to take the blessing, man. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remember my word and be pricked therewith. That's what two said, it will be to two said. They will remember the prophet, man. You see? Verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is beaten with a serpent? And who is the serpent, man? The serpent said, you have the answer, Esau. Or any thatchers come nigh with beast. You see? So don't take the cheap, man. Don't take the cheap. Let me finish with this, man. The scripture tell you, this is Psalm 2:1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The king of the earth sets himself as the ruler, take counsel together. And who is the ruler, man? The wicked elite, man, against the Lord Yahweh and against his anointed, saying, anointed who? You Israelite, man. This is a conspiracy theory. You see? To take your place, let us break their bands asunder. What is it? What is the band they want to break, man? Because Esau will be in bondage under us, man. They want to outmaneuver that prophecy, man, and cast away their code from us. He that sit in heaven shall laugh, and the Lord shall have them in derision. You see, then shall he speak unto them in his lust, and vex them in his sore displeasure. So lust is coming to the wicked man, and you people who you will be, which is a wicked man, you will die the death of the uncircumcised. You see, and what is the death of the uncircumcised man? Let us see the death of the uncircumcised. You see, as a death, you will die the death of the uncircumcised man. This is Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast, see, and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, see, it didn't say left or right, in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire. Man, this judgment was reserved to the wicked man, is Edomite. But you have two sides of our people will die the death of the uncircumcised man, and the brimstone, and in the presence of the holy angel, in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment attained up forever and ever. They have no rest day or night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receives the mark of his name. You see, here is a portion of the saint. Here is they that keeps the commandment of God and the face of Yahweh. The commandment, what is commandment? You are not supposed to make Esau your God, man. You see, you are not to be under Esau, man, to worship Esau, man. That's including taking his mark, man. So with this, I hope you brothers were edified. On to the next. Shalom.